Okay, we have an announcement.
We have gentlemen announcing.
Hi, everybody.
Good afternoon. I hope you all had a great lunch. Hannes and I are part of, I suppose, a new team of gentlemen who have been chosen.
Yeah.
Or chose themselves, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah, and there will be 2 new classes coming up, starting with on April, and we will have an evening intro class and a 2-day class, and it's about
The value. The intro class is going to be called Return of the Gentleman.
Yeah.
So myself, Hannes, Saul Wynne Jones and Romain.
Betty John. So we are 4 of us. We will facilitate the first 2-day class and also the intro all together. And we would like to give men a voice in the world. Yeah. What does it mean to be a gentleman? And what does it mean to have a gentleman in your life? So this class is not only for men, but also for women. So you're all invited.
Gentlemen always include the women.
Of course.
Yeah.
We're also looking, we're not looking, it's definitely happening. So it is going to be available. We're looking to live stream, but obviously Audio Live will definitely be available to everyone. So that will be coming from Noosa on the Sunshine Coast. And
In Australia.
in Australia.
Yes. And the evening class will be on the first day of the Relationship Done Different class, after Simone and Brendan. So the day 1 of the class in the evening. And the 2-day class will be right after the Relationship Done Different class. The day after.
So you can come to Noosa earlier on this year, get a good taste of Australia, and then come back for the summer tour later on in the year.
What would it take that we as men are not always the fault if a tree in the wood is fallen down and nobody's there? So what would it take?
Yes, and I just have to say, if you see these 2 guys, they have a way of being in the world that is this gift. They're a gift to the women in their lives and the women around them. They're a gift to the men in their lives and the men around them. And so when this possibility came up, it was like these guys and the 2 other guys, Sewell, who's in Australia, some of you know him, some of you don't, Romain, who is in New Caledonia, they're getting together to kick this off and start this off as a possibility. Because ever since the book came out, it's interesting how many people around the world have been, we need more on this particular topic. Because being a gentleman is not about excluding women, it's about including women, but it's about including everything that you are.
It's about including you, too.
And that
As a
has
man.
been the missing element for men especially. And so these guys are facilitating it, we're kicking it off, we're getting this thing started. And to have a conversation with either of these guys and the other 2, all 4 of them, is like there's this kindness that comes forth and this acknowledgement of you as a being. And that's what this is about, but also giving you the tools to have that in your own life as a gentleman or a lady, and in being able to actually embrace that and have that in your world. But also, in a larger perspective, being able to have that in our world. Because I don't know about you, but I know a lot of little boys who could learn to be a gentleman. And nobody's out there teaching them, which is why I wrote the book in the first place. Because Liam Bramley came to me and he said, I just want to say thank you. I was like, for what? He said, you being you has shown me that I can be something different than I ever thought I could be. I'm like, what are you talking about? He said, I have done research for years on how to be a gentleman.
And he's 22.
Yeah, and he was 23 at the time, or 22 at the time. And he said, he's like, I have searched and searched, and this guy can find anything on the internet. The only thing I found about how to be a good man, a great man, and be a real man was how to be an alpha male and be the dominant one, or how to tell lies about yourself so women would like you and you could get them into bed.
And slam their heads through the headboard.
And I was like, wow, we need to have a different conversation. So I did the series of Zooms. They're still out there available on YouTube. And from those Zooms, we created the book, The Return of the Gentleman. And then we were looking for who actually embodies this. And these 4 guys, there are only 2 here, by the way. The other two
The other two are here energetically.
in there. Yes, they're here energetically. If you can feel them, just talk to them. But they actually embody that.
Yeah.
And so this is about inviting that possibility into the world, giving you the tools you need, because these guys just are it. And it's interesting. It's like getting a COP from Brendan. He just is it. And like, well, how'd you get there? You're like, well, I don't know, but what do you have as a question that I can help you get there is really what it's about. So come and play, enjoy it, and we'll do our best to live stream it too.
And thank you guys for being here.
Yes, thank you guys.
Thank you.
And they're cute too.
And they're cute.
Thank you, both of you. Yeah.
Thank you. A little bit of eye candy never hurts.